I once saw a team of smart and talented engineers act like a bunch of pig-headed kindergartners. They took several years of work and put it in a big stack and dumped it on the table. Then they stomped out of the room, leaving the mess for another group to clean up. The engineers were part of a design team that had just been combined with another group to form a merged unit, but the original team wanted to remain autonomous. Sometimes team spirit gets so strong that people become alienated from the bigger picture and cannot accept an organizational change gracefully. They had such a strong identity with their work that they'd become inflexible and just plain stubborn. When they could not get their way, they regressed to childish behavior and walked out. It's important to have team spirit, but it's also critical to not let that spirit become so strong that the team identity causes different groups to fight all the time. Overdoing allegiance to a particular group is often called silo thinking, where various groups put up walls of communication and seek to undermine each other. This practice leads to all kinds of organizational conflict that can be avoided if the leaders remind groups that they share common goals at a higher level. They need to be reminded that they are really on the same team. Think for a moment about how you can use this information today. Identify two teams that are at odds with each other as a result of silo thinking. Notice how the behaviors often resemble those of young children. Think about how you would work with the team members to focus on a common goal at the next higher level. One technique to reduce silo thinking is to swap some members of the opposing teams. When it becomes difficult to tell which team is which, the walls of poor communication have been lowered and the silo no longer exists. Getting teams to work together is often a challenge. The trick is to bring everyone back to a common goal. Tomorrow we'll cover the issue of political thought. We'll discuss where it comes from and how to channel it effectively.